Greetings, traveler. I am Killian. We've been waiting a long time for you. The ancient, fabulous fear machine calls you. Use it, and everything you've ever dreamt of will be within your reach. What are your deepest desires? Power? Wealth? Fame? All of it is yours for the taking. In return, the machine will ask for the merest thing: your story. Once your journey is complete, the tale of your life will become part of the machine for all of eternity. Are you willing to pay this price? Then, make a wish.
Before you sit down at the controls of the fear machine. Oh, before. What that is before you is something. Before you sit down at the controls of the fear machine, we're going to spend some time in the test area. The test zone is designed for learning how the machine works and your objective and the missions. Agent Dummy will accompany you in your task. Like you, he's new to our organization. Agent Dummy, at your orders. The map of our test area shows two fictionist regions, Rumoria and the Republic of Hoxia. Our 3 practice scenarios take place in them. Let's get started. The main function of the machine is to generate fear to prepare the population to accept your messages. In this first scenario, your objective will be to transmit this message in Rumoria. But for the population to accept your message, it must first have sufficient fear. The fear experienced by a region's population is determined by its 4 psychic centers. And you can increase the power of these centers by increasing the terrors that feed them. Now before you start getting started, every fear needs a seed. Drag your fear seed and plant it in the region. Now the fear is spreading across the region, and Agent Dummy has reached the city closest to the seed. Click on the agent to see his arrival in Fraudville. Now reach the center of Fraudville and await your orders. To kill time, I've filled my pockets with breadcrumbs, but I soon realized my error. What do these cardboard pigeons eat? I'm going to find out. Now that you've discovered the city, you can place your legends in it. Close the pop-up and I'll show you how. Now use legends to intensify the terrors of each psychic center and to increase the region's total fear. Click on the terrors button to display the available legends affecting one of them. Now drag the legend you want to create the open slot in the city. Here you can see information about your legend. We'll return to this pop-up shortly, but for now, close it to return to the map. Many actions, such as developing your legends, use up time. Controlling it is going to be essential in your work. Press spacebar once to pause or resume time. Hold it down to speed it up. Go ahead, give it a try. The Legend's progress bar will advance as time passes. Oh, if you pause time, you can restart it. Speed up time by holding down spacebar. When the bar reaches maximum, click on Legends to evolve it. Does this have a control support? No. It reaches, oh, that's already reaches maximum. As you evolve your legends, the fear they generate in the region will grow. To evolve your legend, you will need a specific amount of its corresponding essence. Essences are resources that you can extract from the city using your agent. Click on the city pop-up to open its pop-up. Now implant essences so that you can extract them with your agent. To evolve your legend in the form family, you will need the Gaia essence. Look at the color of the legend's frame to see which essence it needs. Now implant that one and extract it with your agent. Do I have to keep going? Oh, now if you assign a concept that fits in well with the nature of the legend, you get an extra boost to the terrors in the evolution. Betrayal. Think carefully before you choose. Apply logic and common sense, and you'll strengthen your legend. Go ahead, drag one and try out. Get a load of this hunk. We've got a date tonight. Be careful. I've heard stories about weirdos running loose on those apps. Now you've got it. Fear in the region is high enough for the population to be receptive to your message. Now click the button to transmit it. The will of the inhabitants of Memoria has been crushed. Objective achieved. Nothing like a nice wave of fear to get people to believe anything you want them to. That's where the power of the machine lies. It's very cryptic. This time you have to transmit 2 messages, one in each region. You can hover the cursor over the messages to see the requirements to transmit them. You'll need to increase fear in the region to indicate a level. I go back to Fraudville's main square, this time with a handful of fake breadcrumbs made of crumpled paper, and I sit down on the bench to wait for the cardboard pigeons to devour them. My plan is foolproof. Now place a legend in the location you just explored. Remember, legends only affect fear in the region. To increase fear in other region, you have to place other legends in them. Okay. Last thing you remember is stopping at a red light. And that's red, so we need... Oh, you have to wait until it's maxed out. Well, it's already there. Good job. Now your fear blob has reached the border of the Republic of Hoxia. It will be able to expand into it. As you know, fierce expansion will depend on the terrors in the region, and you will need legends to intensify them. Each time you create a legend, you consume oleum. To generate it, you'll need to implant pumps in the city. But here's the thing, you'll only be able to do this in the cities located inside the fear blob. Those cities will turn white when it's possible to implant pumping them. Let's give it a try. Do you see that the city of Lemuria is now white? That means that you can implant that oleum pump in it. Remember, oleum is a scarce resource and you will only be able to implant one pump per city. You can see how much oleum you get at the end of this cycle. If you hover or cursor over it, you'll see the breakdown of everything that contributes or consume oleum. Just as you did with the requirement of the Remoria message, you will now have to meet the requirements for the Republic of Hoxia message. The great lake of Fib City presents a tranquil, placid, and silent landscape. Calm and serenity reign as if it were stage set. On the other hand, nothing out of ordinary considering that it actually is a stage set. When you have enough oleum, place a legend in the city. In the heart of the fear machine burns a flame fueled by oleum. As the days go by, the machine's flame gets hotter and bigger. The larger the flame, the more oleum it will consume at the end of each cycle. Remember, the flame's growth depends solely on the passage of time and not on your actions or the status of the mission. As you can see, oleum is an essential resource. It's important for you to expand your fear blob quickly in order to implant oleum pumps in cities. Do I have enough? I don't. I need 200. Okay. Remember, you have to evolve your legends so that they increase fear in the region. To do so, implant the corresponding essence and extract it with your agent. Here you can check your available essences, which are the resources you need to evolve the legends. Now hover over the cursor over them to see which cities you can extract them from. Use the essences you've extracted to evolve your legends. The weather's been crazy lately. One day roasting, the next day freezing, the next day soaking wet. When I was little, it rained when it was time to rain, and snowed when it was time to snow. What's happening now isn't normal. There's someone behind all this. You have extended the fear enough to transmit your messages. Objective achieved. Seems easy, right? Your candidate broke all records of electoral support. Don't be so sure. In our final scenario, you'll find out that you can run into certain obstacles in your path. Once again, to complete your mission, you'll need to increase fear in the regions to transmit your messages. Click on the agent to discover the city and place one of your legends in it. I go back to Fraudville's main square for the third time to find the ground covered with breadcrumbs and little balls of crumpled paper, the same ones I brought on my 2 previous visits. It's time for me to throw in the towel, so I kill time by sweeping up this disaster while I wait your orders. Now drag the legend you want to create to the open slot. I thought it needed, oh, I have 700. A rival has come on the scene. Never lose sight of your rivals. Their interests conflict with yours, and they will try to extend their own influence on the map. To take on a rival, you first need to find one of your agents, infiltrate it, to find out everything you can about it. What is this currency though? Turn, not currency. Okay. Miss Big Shot. Mannequin. The Fear Machine's activity in the region has started to conflict with the interests of this company, which will do everything in its power to eliminate your influence and expand its own, to transmit its own messages in the region and get us out of the way. You know more about your rival. You now know more about your rival. For example, its initiative points. If the rival loses these, it is destroyed. From here, you can also order your agent to make incursions into the rival's organization to try to find its weak points and its dirty laundry. Your rival act on the map through through movements, and they use their initiative points to create them. When the rival's funds bar becomes full, it places one of these movements on the map to extend its area of influence. Careful. If arrival's area extends over the entire region, it will conquer it. And in a region conquered by the rival, you will not be able to transmit your message. Act naturally. I slip into the building's lobby, which is monitored by several cardboard security cameras. I try not to look suspicious. In the directory, I see two places that seem interesting: the director's office and the trash room. Which do you think I should investigate first? Director's office. Dirty laundry. I enter her office and see the mannequin of Miss Big Shot sitting perfectly still behind her desk. This woman really knows how to focus on her work. I do a quick scan of the room and bingo. I spot some documents so secret and scandalous that they could put her company's survival in jeopardy. You have discovered this fragment of information. Making this information public will stop Megabucks Ltd. forever. The incursions has been closed. You have found damaging information about your rival. Now you'll be able to use the information you've found to weaken and neutralize its movements. Use this piece of information in the city to damage a movement. Keep in mind that each piece of information requires a different resource to make it actionable, and that each piece can only be used once. Now that you have incriminating information, explore the city where the rival's movement is active. Once there, you'll be able to use information to take initiative points away from it and get rid of it. I return to Fib City and stroll on the banks of the Great Lake. The water is dissolving the cardboard of the set, and in some places I sink in as if walking on quicksand. I wonder who had the idea of designing a place like this for the test area. Use the information you find in the incursion against a rival to weaken its movements. When the movement loses all of its initiative points, it will be neutralized. You've gotten rid of your rival, now you can focus on transmitting your messages. Now, evolve your legends and place new ones to spread the fear and transmit your messages. Can I have one or the other? Salty taste. I grab a handful of peanuts from a bowl and chew them excitedly. They're the only real thing in the bar, and I've forgotten how they tasted. Just like I've forgotten my entire life before I started wearing this mask. The place is our only place now. You can only use one legend for one area. Then you need to extract. Consumers in Rumeria emptied the shelves of your products. Your competitor sales in the Republic of Hoxia dropped to historic minimums. Congratulations, you've learned the basic skills for sitting at the control of the fabulous and ancient fear machine. If you need to remember any term or actions, you can consult the Master's Manual from the pause menu at any time. Prepare yourself, because your real journey starts now. Double blind. Terror of the decrepitude. Hello, Jen. I'm happy to see that you finally made it. I've been waiting for you for a long time. Did you have a hard time finding us? Let's just say that you didn't make it easy for me. The fact that the final clue was in the Today's Times struck me as a cliche, albeit a charming one. I have to confess that it was my idea. I wanted to give you your search a genuinely British touch. I can see that. Good thing it didn't occur to you to hide the coordinates in a cone of fish and chips. In any case, I'm here now, so let's get started without delay. Direct and to the point. I expected no less from a superior scientific mind like yours. But first, I need to double check something. You're aware of the conditions of the agreement, right? Yes, your message was very clear in that sense. And you're willing to go forward anyway? Do you think I would leave the laboratory in the middle of the worst storm in a decade if I wasn't? Let's get started without delay. Alright, Jen. In that case, go ahead and make a wish. May it be so. Your destiny and that of the machine are now intertwined. Listen to me carefully, Jen Hammond. For this moment on, you will be the mistress of the machine. Make good use of your time and the power I have given to you to do your will. Make fear and your ambition rule the world. Until your wish comes true, the machine and its agents are at your orders. I will guide and advise you, and I will also write your story, which will be entitled Double Blind, a thrilling story full of ambition, diseases, and pill bottles. So shocking that you won't take your eyes off it. Oh, there were some monkeys in the background too. Let's begin. Once upon a time, an ambitious young researcher who had spent her childhood in an environment of formaldehyde, solitude, and wide lab coats. Mission 104. No one is watching. How the sad and lonely Jan Hammond become the most powerful scientist in Britain and Ireland overnight. Expand the influence of Federal Farm and climb the ladder to become the CEO of the region's most important pharmaceutical company. generic drugs should be outlawed. All natural remedies are dangerous. Choose your starting agent. Renee Eliphas. I'll go with Eliphas. Like mom and dad. See, now you're cured. She plucked the eyes out of that bird. Thanks to your talent, Jen, you've just been hired as Fadro Farm's youngest researcher. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for someone as intelligent and ambitious as you. How far are you willing to go to take advantage of it? Just try me. Use the machine's power and transmit your messages to expand the influence of Fadro Farm and make it the dominant pharmaceutical company in Britain and Ireland, while simultaneously seizing control of the company. Not bad for a newcomer, eh? To achieve your objective in this mission, you'll have to transmit your message in 3 regions, and, of course, keep your rivals from doing it first. The machine and its agents are now ready. The question is, are you? You bet I am. Here, you have the messages you need to spread in this mission. Drag each one to the region where you want to transmit it to establish it there. But don't worry, you'll be able to move your messages to other regions whenever you want before you transmit them. Go ahead, drag each message to the region where you want to transmit it, but keep its requirements in mind. For example, a certain tier of decrepitude level is needed before you can transmit the message. Only federal drugs can guarantee good health. Do you think Scotland would be a good place to establish it? It's a good question. Scotland probably would be no, that would be Ireland, isn't it? Generic drugs should be outlawed. Maybe that's Scotland. I see a commemorative plaque next to one of the canals crossing the Castlefield neighborhood, Manchester, cradle of the Industrial Revolution. 2 centuries ago, it took thousands of machines to transform the world. Now we'll be able to do the same thing with a single machine, mistress. What's the message here? That passion. The sandbox virus. It all starts with an innocent sneeze. You receive a reward for increasing your mastery. The mastery index measures the total amount of fear you're creating on the map. Hiring search at Fuadro Farm. At some point, the future of the company will be in the hands of this new blood, says its veteran CEO, Andrew Long. Increasing your mastery allows you to get rewards. When you activate one, click on its icon to receive it. Here you have an agent to help you, Jen. Renee. St. Mary's Cathedral, multinationals of fear. Follow the commandments, or else Lucifer will torture your body and soul for all eternity, exclaims the priest delivering the sermon. Following the Mass, the parishioners line up to deposit their donations in the offering box. That's what I call using fear. These people are ahead of us by thousands of years, mistress. Oh, I see. I messed up. This is the occult stuff. Okay. Oh, we were searching. Yeah. Um. I still don't have. Yeah, okay. Don't break me down. Glasgow. Scotland's heart beats the rhythm of the trains coming and going to its main station. Soon, all those passengers will be frightened sheep in our hands, mistress. The circus has come to town. Droplets of saliva floating in the air. A doctor friend of mine swore to me the virus is going to spread to all the parks. Our children are doomed. Oh, there are two criterias. 45. What is the Oh, I see. I also need to level up for him. Change. I'll stay the same. No rose lost on the vine. An event has just appeared in the region. Over time, events like this one will appear in different maps and regions. Often you'll be able to use events to your advantage. To learn about their effects and act on them, investigate them with an agent. Oh, fuck. The local government wants to cut healthcare spending by encouraging kids to play sports. And having generation of healthy kids is not in our interests, mistress. We'll send him pretty soon. Fook. No rose left on the vines. The popcorn that comes with my beer tastes rancid. That's nothing, the waitress tells me. You should see the ones we have in the back room. Did you know that penicillin was actually discovered in the back room of this bar? Science. Is science for that? No. What is this? What is that currency? Oh, there's some more. Interesting. Okay. No fear. We still don't have any fear here. Interesting. Why is there no fear? They're not fearful of Le Clown. Jeez, 28 turns. The agent require experience by executing actions. When the experience bar becomes full, they'll reveal fragments of their past. When your agents do this, they will level up and improve. The abilities will improve, which will be vital importance of progress in your game. Mistress, were you calling me? I want to hear your story, Alephus. Now, speak. Thank you, mistress. Seeing what no one else sees, I only had to close my eyes and immerse myself in the dark void that emerges behind the eyelids. Then I would let myself drift. God was leading me, or so I wanted to think. And in the darkest depths, I was capable of seeing what no one else sees. She's a mystic. Okay. Interesting. Come, boys and girls, excitement, fun, and laughs. I thought maybe clowns, elderly, I don't know. Those freaks with their painted faces have always terrified me. As a child, I used to burst into tears just seeing them on TV. 100. I like that. I like it. Um, 10 soccer players who died on the field. Love it. I love it. Love it. What are we doing? Shit. Ah, shit. Every saint has a past, and every sinner has a future. As an Oscar Wilde supposedly wrote in the city. Do you think he was talking about us? There's no doubt in my mind, Ireland is going to fit into our plans perfectly, mistress. Ooh, Rambo's going here in 83 turns, huh? -1 to essence is needed to evolve legend, yes. You've gotten a lucky card. To use these cards, drag them to the element on the map where you want to apply their effects. The shadow of death falling over the park. It's rumored that it could be a new variant of other historic viruses, like the one responsible for the plague of 1365. Panic over the so-called Herodes virus. Okay, so we still need to increase fear. It will increase pretty soon, looks like. Mistress, were you calling me? I want to hear your story, Renee. Now speak. Thank you, mistress. A prodigious imagination. I'm one of 6 sisters. I never knew my father, and my mother drank so much that she could never remember my name. My only salvation from my misery was a sketchbook and crayons, and a prodigious imagination. She's an artist. So I don't need to work on that anymore. Victor Helseberg, 55 years of age. Hey, how's it going? Like you, an artist. One of the Europe's oldest global pharmaceutical companies. You don't want to be this artist. She's a little crazy. Um, Founded by the Hasselberg family in Berlin in 1927, control of the company is always passed down to the family's eldest child. To consolidate its growth in Britain and Ireland and to remain the number one pharmaceutical company in the world. Start incursion. Parking garage. Okay. Hold on though. Does he do a better job? 27. I think with her is 28, right? Yep, so let's have him do it. So what do we need over here? Natural remedies are dangerous. Ireland we're definitely gonna do occult. Terror of the unknown. Phantoms of the tunnel. Okay. I don't even. Okay, we actually have to just increase the fear. I don't think we need any of those other things. You're crazy. Yeah, crazy good looking. Alright, let's see. Extract. Alright, so, wow, 27. Oh, hello, Miss Hammond. We've received some news about you from our London office. Did you know that your parents worked for Hessel many years ago? It's quite a surprise to meet you here. I didn't know they had a daughter. They never mentioned you to me. I hope you can live up to their tremendous legacy. Assert your independence. It's a mistake to compare me to my parents, Mr. Hasselberg. I got where I am on my own merits. No one has handed me anything. Certainly not them. Arrogant and haughty. Yes, sir, true Hammond. You're more like your parents than you think, Jen. That face. We'll be keeping an eye on you. Oh, we receive visions from that. Okay. Oh, you have to go to bed. Alright. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. Alright. No. That's all done. Okay, so that will be taken care of in just a sec. Yeah, keep going. Yay! Night of Cold Dinners. The famous Dr. Hammond received a new award. A gifted student. Should we wait for someone to take the photo, miss? Fadra products become top sellers in the region's pharmacies. Did I accidentally skip that? I think they just give you a little bit of story every time you unlock the requirements here, probably. That's what I'm thinking. I see comic. Yeah, that's the max. Alright. Keep going. Promotion in Fadra Farm. I wonder who got promoted. Subterranean gloom. The luxury of the top floors of Hessel's British subsidiary contrasts with the filth and gloom of the garage. At first glance, there's nothing of interest, just darkness and dust. Wait a minute. In the distance, coming from inside the maintenance room. I hear the clink of bottles and murmuring. I find the elderly janitor drunk and sitting on the floor, on the verge of tears. He's muttering to himself bitterly, "If I live like a rat and work like a rat inside this rat's nest, what does that make me?" And he looks at me with hollow eyes while taking a swig from the bottle. "You've discovered this fragment of information, melancholy janitor. This man is hitting bottom, and we could use his mental instability to our advantage." "27. Okay, go for it. Just do it. Just do it." In progress. Oh. Okay. Do it. Just do it. Uh-oh. Hessel Biopharm announced its annual Grand Charity Gala to be attended by the cream of high society. Right angles. The desk of the accounting director is as orderly and spotless as a museum exhibit. Stacks of documents, freshly sharpened pencils, a family photo, and some portraits of Daddy drawn by a child, all of it arranged at perfect right angles. His laptop is turned on, but it's locked by a security password. Password? What if I tried to name the name of the boy who drew these pictures? Wait, I thought, what happened to the janitor situation? I browsed through dozens of balance sheets, and something doesn't add up. It doesn't take a genius to see that the accounting director has been cooking the books of the British subsidiary for over a decade. The director of the department will do whatever we want if we cover his minor and continued accounting discrepancies. So how do we... Oh, we just have to click here, I think. Oh, I see. Yeah, this is kind of difficult. I guess this is better. So how do we... how do we do that? Oh, okay. A fire damages the servers at Hessel's subsidiary. Why the alarms were turned off is being investigated. The Grand Charity Gala movement has been neutralized. Hessel Biopharm cancels the grant. Okay, yeah. Federal Farm announces changes. Jan Hammond, the daughter of the two famous doctors, joined the executive management team. 200. Yes. Miss Hammond, I see that I haven't overestimated your talent. You're making our subsidiary in Britain and Ireland very nervous. Because of my long friendship with your parents, I'll give you some advice. Don't try to play grown-up games if you don't want to get hurt. Okay, how are we gonna play this? He seems to savor her combative reaction before, so we'll try to be nice. I don't mean to step on any toes. I respect Hessel and its legacy very much. But Fadra needs to grow and expand, always playing fair. I can promise you that. That's not what my reports say, but because of who your parents are, I'll take your word for it. For now, anyway. So, but we still have to do this, huh? Hold on. I need to, Huh? Years ago, tragedy derailed on these tracks. Witness to the phenomenon in the tunnel of the animals. There were bright flashes in the middle of the tunnel, and now that I know what happened there, I'm never taking that train again. Keep extracting. I was gonna, yeah, I need to get the Destiny. I need to get Destiny. So let's... Oh shit. Oh! Like some more candy? Come to my trailer with me. Red-nosed killers. Charlie Delta. That's what I say. If they put on that much makeup, it's to hide something. Whenever a circus comes to town, disappearance skyrocket. The relationship is clear. I explored the old library of the castle. Hundreds of old books line the four walls. On a rickety wooden bookcase, I see a pile of books. Catalog of science, magic, and alchemy. Leaf through the book The Grimoire of Saint Eleanor. I read the passage of the book. After making the call, the novice will then be ready for transformation. A live heart and 5 copper coins must be placed on the altar as a tribute. By midnight, the old flesh will have died and been reborn already. Nice. That's enough for us to upgrade. Yes. Oh, no, we have to wait. What should she do before? Oh, we need to place the candle thing. Uh-oh. Hessel's Biofarm cruise for health will set sail in a few days. Hundreds of doctors are packing their bags. Where's that? Oh, it's over. Where is it? Over here? Oh no, that's the mal. Yeah. We gotta take care of this. Oh no, it's over here. What? What is this? Oh shit. To quash rumors of new contagious disease, the government purchases thousands of gallons of liquid disinfectant to be applied in parks and recreational areas. We gotta take care of that. 66 though, god damn. God damn, where? What should we do? Oh, nice. And the errant souls want to end their journey. Look, a photo of the haunted station before the accident. Do you remember? It was horrible. Of course, I still get the shivers whenever I pass by it. Jimmy Hand. Okay, that will be taken care of soon, looks like. Okay, we're trying to extract that. In the meantime, I guess he can... 61. Oh no, 28. Okay. Oh. Yes. Oh shit. Years of hard work. I know talent when I see it, Jen. Health food stores and naturopathy centers go bust, boosting pharmacy sales by 75%. The population of Ireland has accepted your message. All natural remedies are dangerous. God damn. Okay, so let's take care of that. After finding the body of a worker hanging in the building's parking garage, the police will keep Hazel's British headquarters closed. The expense-paid cruise for Doctors' Movement has been neutralized. Sea conditions were adverse, claims Hazel's spokesperson regarding cancellation of its cruise. Yeah. It's evil. Quite evil. This is so slow progressing. What can you do to make it go faster? You spoiled brat. You're jeopardizing our expansion plans in Britain and Ireland. No more special treatment because of your last name. From now on, Hessel is at war. You're too late. That's why you'll be defeated. It was always a war, Victor. Bribe the workers to adulterate the product. That is so horrible. Falsify data and question the effectiveness of the measure. Oh, I can't because I don't have enough. Oh, interesting. Okay. The newly disinfected parks appear covered by layer of mold. Terror about this infanticide virus skyrockets. But it's already maxed out here fear-wise, so it doesn't even mean anything. We're still waiting on... yeah, we're still waiting on that. How do you make this go faster? Perhaps we need a new fear. First, you notice a strange odor of bleach. Yeah, it's already growing. Okay, nice. The CEO of Andrew Longam sends you a message. I'm about to retire. I'm going to propose you as my successor. The board will make its decision in the next few days. Play your cards right and good luck. You cannot act on this event. Nice. Very nice. But I want to level this up before we do that. Wow. A friend of friend's children are gravely ill. Parents protest in front of the Department of Health. We demand more information about that horrible disease. Crazy. That's the highest level. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. Hold on, let's maximize this too while we're at it. The children are dying to meet him. The Grand Intercontinental Circus Tour canceled due to accusations and calls for a boycott on social media. The director has filed suit against several outlets and influencers. You know, I wish that you see more, like horrible stuff instead of like it's just moving from one corner of the picture to the next. I just wish that you would see more. A chip off the old. You live up to your surname. I'm leaving the company in good hands. No one is watching. Oh, would we get like something if we were able to make the fear 100%? Oh, mission 1 of 4. So her story is not over yet. After making the company the leader of in its sector in Britain and Ireland, Jen Hammond is named the new CEO of Fadra Farm. In England and Wales, pharmacies sold out of Fadra Farm products. The authorities of Scotland ordered the prohibition of generic drugs. The popularity of natural medicine plummeted among the inhabitants of Ireland. Oh, you get an upgrade. This game is interesting because the more you play, it looks like you get upgrades, make the game, better to play. Gives you more breathing room there with the. I'm impressed, Jen. Your career is turning out to be meteoric. You're at the helm of one of the most influential pharmaceutical companies in the world. And you accomplish it all in the blink of an eye. My wish is still a long way from coming true. This is just the beginning. Let's keep going. Of course, but first, I need some more details to continue writing your story. Ask me anything. That was part of the deal. I don't know, would you make a deal with the devil to get what you want? Since we only live once on this earth, maybe it's not that horrible of a prospect, right? Let's see. Oh, look. Sad and lonely little Jen. What did your parents do? They were researchers, virologists, the most brilliant and celebrated in their field. I sensed that you admired them a great deal, even though they were always so busy. They never had eyes for quiet Jen. I never held that against them, not once. I am what I am thanks to them. Science requires a cool head and sacrifice. Speaking of sacrifices, that pet you had never became the apple of your eye, did it? She likes to take out their eyes. Why? See, now you're cured. Pets? Pets were for other children. For me, those animals were experimental subjects. Empathy just gets in your way. Did you also learn that from your parents? That's enough. I have nothing further to say on this topic. No problem. I already have all I need to continue. Let's see. Coldness and cruelty. Now that's a good start. Tell me, Jen, as an expert on the subject, which ingredient would work best in the machine? Oh, this is interesting. Now you can choose an upgrade. Coldness. The flame will take an extra cycle to grow in size. Cruelty. No quarter will be given. Fear spreads faster on the map. I think I'd rather not be pressured by time, so we'll take coldness. Now, let's go on with the story. To consolidate her power in her new position, the young and ambitious Jen needed a dramatic turn of events. But how could she get all of Europe hooked on Fadra's products? Okay, I'm gonna stop here now. We've completed the first mission, so... Marketing diseases? The campaign will be a smashing success, Miss Hammond. health addicts of how Jen Hammond at the Hammond Federal Farm made its pharmaceutical products the top sellers in all of Europe. Make Nolopain and Relaxum the market leaders and gut the laws regulating dangerous pharmaceuticals. Transmit these three messages. Nolopain is only effective remedy for pain. Relaxum is capable of overcoming anxiety. That sounds too close to Relaxium. The sale of opiates should be unrestricted and unregulated. This game, actually, gameplay-wise, it's very basic. You know, it's very, very basic. Nothing too exciting about the gameplay, but it's the theme that's very strong. And I like the story. I wish the presentation is better with like the fear stuff as you level them up, but thematically this game is amazing. But yeah, gameplay is kind of simple and kind of easy, seems like so far. So, but yeah, I like the game a lot, so can't wait to see it. There's got to be something fucked up that happens at the end. Because I guess if you're guaranteed to be able to do all these things, there's got to be something. There's got to be a fee, you know, horrible fee that you have to pay for these things, you know. So I guess we'll see. I think there are 3 stories in this game, if I remember correctly, looking at the main menu. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, there are a lot of different things, fears, legends. There's 74 different legends. I just wish that you see more crazy stuff out of it, you know? Yeah. And then like even these are all the yeah. I've only completed 2, so I mean it takes a while to collect everything in this game. Seems like. Guide fears. What does that mean? But yeah, pretty cool game.